WWE looks set to unify more championship titles, and the decade-plus long wait for this dream match is seemingly over. But first, in last night's video, we brought you a story coming from Sports Illustrated that revealed that talks had taken place for former IWGP Women's Champion Mercedes Mone to make an appearance at the new Japan Pro-Wrestling Elite Wrestling crossover event Forbidden Door. However, Mercedes would later injure her ankle in the tournament finals for the NJPW Strong Women's Championship, with there being a call mid-match to change the finish, resulting in Willow Nightingale walking away with the belt. Well, we now have even more information on the matter via a report from Fightful Select, who confirmed that there has been interest in making a Mercedes AEW debut possible, with talks centered around a match at Forbidden Door. And Fightful would write, "Those with knowledge of the situation claim that AEW had spoken to NJPW, or those with ties to NJPW, in an effort to facilitate the appearance. However, we haven't learned if any progress was made in that sense." Sources on the New Japan side told Fightful that the potential of AEW using Mercedes was mentioned as far back as January, with Forbidden Door brought up at that point. We didn't hear of any particular progress though. As for who her opponent would have been, the report was unable to clarify rumours of a match with AEW's Saraya, somebody Mercedes has a storied history with, although Fightful could confirm that Saraya hadn't been approached with the idea as of the time of writing. The belief amongst sources within New Japan is that Mone's ankle injury will keep her out of action past the Forbidden Door event, meaning any plans for an AEW appearance have almost certainly been scrapped or put on hold unless recovery goes better than expected. But do you think Mercedes Mone will become all elite at some point this year? Let me know in the comments down below. And before we continue, do you want to win a free copy of the upcoming AEW Fight Forever video game? Well, from now until June 22nd, 1 week before the official release date, I'll be running a giveaway with the winner receiving a free copy of Fight Forever for their chosen console. All you have to do is drop a like on this video, subscribe to Wrestle Planet with notifications turned on, and leave a comment with the word Forever alongside your chosen console, and a winner will be picked at random on June 22nd. Make sure you do include the word Forever, as this will help me find all of the comments for the draw. So subscribe with notifications turned on, drop a like on this video, comment your chosen console with the word Forever for a chance at winning AEW Fight Forever. Whilst there's been much talk of crossover matches between AEW and NJPW this month, we now have news on a major title match that is set to go down between an AEW star and another company's champion. At Triple Mania 31 in Tijuana on July 15th, Hijo del Vikingo will put his title on the line in a match against recent foe Kenny Omega, this after the two met on AEW Dynamite on the March 22nd edition. Of course, last time around it was the cleaner that walked away with the win over Lucha Libre's top champ. The two were originally scheduled to go one-on-one at the Triple Mania Regia event in December 2021, with then Mega Champion Kenny Omega expected to drop his belt to Vikingo. However, Omega was forced to take a hiatus from wrestling to heal from numerous nagging injuries, with Vikingo winning the vacant belt at the event instead. But who do you think leaves Tijuana as the AAA Mega Champion? Let me know in the comments down below. In recent weeks, 3 female wrestlers have revealed that they're expecting a baby at some point this year, with WWE's Carmella and Alexa Bliss, as well as AEW's Ty Mello, all currently out of action due to pregnancy. Well, we can now add another name to that list, as Jessica McKay, the former Billie Kay in WWE, would take to Instagram last night to reveal her baby will be arriving in December 2023. The announcement would happen via a video revealing a scan photo and date, with the caption, "I'm waiting for your love." Many wrestling names have since sent their congratulations, including Bayley, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, Brandy Rhodes, Chelsea Green, Deonna Purrazzo, and Bianca Belair, all who have popped up in the comments section of the post. The news follows the recent pregnancy of Kay's former Iconics tag team partner Cassie Lee, better known as Peyton Royce, who would welcome her first son to the world on January 17th, alongside husband Sean Spears of AEW, with there perhaps being a new tag team in the making. And speaking of the Iconics, we now have an update on the future of the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, belts the duo once held in their career. A fresh report from Fight Fans reveals that one of their sources within WWE has told them that the company are looking at the potential of a Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn match to unify the WWE and NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. And the report notes, Rousey Baszler versus Alba Isla in unification has been discussed internally recently, but no word if they are going through with it yet, is what we were told specifically. We do not currently know if the company will go ahead with this, but with Dawn and Alba having recently been called up, it does make sense to put them in a strong angle. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn have been the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions since Stand and Deliver on April 1st, this before later being moved to SmackDown as part of the draft. As for Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, they've held the WWE Women's Tag Team titles since the May 29th episode of Monday Night Raw, this after Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan were forced to vacate the belts after an injury to the latter. We now await to see if these unification talks turn into concrete plans in the weeks and months ahead. Next up, it looks like a decade-plus long wait for this dream match could be over. On June 25th, Forbidden Door airs live from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with the stars of All Elite Wrestling and New Japan Pro-Wrestling set to collide inside the squared circle. So far, 2 matches have been confirmed for the show, first with the American Dragon Bryan Danielson in line to battle the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada on top of Kenny Omega's IWGP United States Championship defense against recent Wrestle Kingdom opponent Will Ospreay. Well, it seems that plans for another match may have been leaked, as according to Fightful Select, there have been talks internally over a Forbidden Door appearance from no other than current strong openweight champion Kenta, the inventor of the Go to Sleep. As for who his opponent will be, the report noted that discussions have been held over the possibility of a match with CM Punk, the man that of course popularized the finishing move internationally during his time in WWE. Ever since the AEW debut of CM Punk back in April 2021, Kenta has increasingly pushed for a bout with the Second City Saint on social media and in interviews, with him more recently stating that he no longer cares for Punk and that he would require a big payday to make it happen. With that said, it seems that in reality, we are much closer to the match than we ever have been. CM Punk is seemingly set to enter into a feud with Switchblade Jay White and Juice Robinson of Bullet Club Gold upon his return to All Elite Wrestling on the debut episode of Collision later this month, with Kenta of course being a longtime ally of Switchblade as part of the New Japan branch of the stable. The link feels like a perfect opportunity to introduce Kenta back onto AEW television in the coming weeks, with him perhaps set to cost FTR and CM Punk their 6-man tag match against Samoa Joe and Bullet Club Gold. Let's also remember that Kenta was in fact the man that kicked open the Forbidden Door between New Japan and AEW in the first place back in February 2021, and he looks set to walk through it again. But do you want to see CM Punk versus Kenta at Forbidden Door? Let me know in the comments down below. All Elite Wrestling have announced a brand new weekly television show, Collision, and I am about to show you how AEW can use this opportunity to build towards the rivalry that we're all craving for.